StudStyle Tarot back up in the building. What's good, y'all? Grand Rising. It's early, right? Y'all finally catching me early. I've been trying to tap in. And I'm telling you, I had to take it back to that last video. Are y'all watching my videos? I'm gonna need all my stud stars to come through. Come on, y'all. Show the love and support to a stud. Y'all know the love is real. I'm doing this for y'all. Spirit that made me a messenger. Even people like me who really have to live a life of judgment. You know? But anyway, it's not about me. It's about y'all. Okay, let me get off of me. This collective energy that's on my table. Y'all see all these cards? And I was only using like certain ones, so it's like some of this energy is still resonating. You know what I mean? Like this fox energy over here. It says lies, deception, and secrecy. And we got the legal over here. Somebody in court right now dealing with paperwork. Some of them been filed. And see, here we go, because maybe somebody was still trying to compromise. Hey. And now regretting that they were trying to make you compromise. Now going on a whole other journey on this card right here, because you really have been guided, spiritually guided, to leave the troubled waters after you done put in the work on yourself in this Eight of Pentacles. This is a lesson for somebody right here that's happening in real time. Somebody that wanted you, collective, to compromise because they had somebody else. Y'all, let me say my prayer. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender, spirit, and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name we pray. Ashe, Ashe. See, yeah, I need all the demons to exit the building because we pray to the Most High over here. You know, I need the covering of Jesus and the Holy Spirit right now, which are the candles we got on the table today. I love it. This is all light over here. And as a divine messenger, somebody may have seen you as their rock. This is the last card I didn't show y'all or tell y'all about. Still seeing you as the foundation, the lighthouse. Someone who got a firm foundation when the tides get high type of energy. And I'm telling y'all, something's happening in somebody's life right now. this regret, this regret for putting you in a situationship, because that's really what this was between you and somebody, right? A situationship. Hey, shoot, they probably thought you had somebody. Everybody got somebody on the side, right? We got to quit believing that one, though. For real, like. Some people be on a healing journey, trying to heal. You know, and that's a time of solitude, hermit energy, when you self-reflecting, you go into isolation. Sometimes we have to do it to get our thoughts, our mind together. I'm just trying to make room for the message, y'all. Hey, because this is a lot of energy. You know, spiritual courting session, you know. And for all we know, this contract could be rewritten. The Most High has the ability to do that to a twin flame connection. They can rewrite the contract and put in a replacement. And see, this could be somebody to this day that's still trying to reach out, but reaching out under bogus telephone numbers. You know, they spam calling you. We done stepped into a time and day where people really take the time to do a fake number, because they know if they real number came through the line, you ain't answering it. They know. Because of the things that they did behind your back in your absence. You know, when somebody is angry because they can't have you, but they got to blame themselves for this. You know, they got to look at what they did to create this distance between y'all. The reason why, you know, they being blocked. You know, somebody don't have the access they used to have. You know, at one time you had all access, but now access is denied, right? Access is denied. And that's what somebody's regretting. This is the shadow oracle. Somebody's having to accept that they don't have access to you. And all this happened in divine timing. You know, you healing, doing the self-love, self-care. It's all about me tour, you know, right now in your life. Sometimes you have to be a little selfish with yourself. But when you get into a relationship with someone, both parties are coming together to be of benefit to each other. And now we have people taking advantage of that in today's day. This is the reason why you're being divinely guided from this situation, collective. This is the energy. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Because it's a foul energy. People not being honest, wanting you to compromise, putting you in a situation, ship, and not giving you a real relationship. Because it's all about putting in the work. It's all about putting in that work on yourself in this Eight of Pentacles energy. That's why you on the boat. That's why you leaving. That's why, I cannot make it up, y'all, you're standing in your spiritual strength. I'm talking to the collective. You know, this is the energy that's coming through when I split the deck. You working on you, and you standing in your spiritual strength right now. You know, you connected to the universe. You get messages from the divine. You being led by your divinity. And they know it. And now they're feeling an emotional loss, y'all, in this Five of Cups energy. Okay, my bad, y'all, my bad. I'm trying to get it camera right so y'all can see it. Somebody's going through an emotional loss. The loss of you right now. Wanting this new beginning. I cannot make it up, y'all. Y'all see when I split the deck? They want this new beginning with you. This is all they thinking about in this Fool energy. Wanting to take a leap of faith towards you. Because now they know who you are. To them. And when you realize who somebody is in your life, you want to form a partnership and alliance with them. And see, this is the energy in this Three of Wands. This is somebody that wants to come back together, form a partnership, an alliance with you now, waiting to be able to do so in this Three of Wands energy, trying to put they ships out. And that could be energy, trying to send positive energy to an empress. First card out, y'all see that? This empress energy that I was just describing. That's you, collective. Did y'all hear my dog bark when I said that? Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. Financial and material changes is the energy right now. Somebody is going through some financial and material changes while they see you rising up, collective, in your empress energy. You know, the empress is fertile right now, birthing things in their life. The real empress, while somebody could have been dealing with a false empress. Y'all know the story. It's coming back up. For the collective, somebody is seeing you as the empress, the real one. Here we go. The star seed energy. This is the star card, number 17. This star seed energy. Somebody who once had a star in the palm of their hands. 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Man, it keeps coming back. You know, the regret when somebody feels like they once had your loving and they can't let it go. And see, when I was sitting here listening to Spirit Radio, it was a few songs playing. I'm telling you, that was giving me the energy of this person. The song that's on right now is What You Do by Chrisette Michele. Now see, I'm not really too familiar with this song, but I can read some lyrics real quick, y'all. It says, say it with your actions. Saying those words to me doesn't mean a thing to me. I don't want to hear them. Baby, you can keep those three. You might as well not even speak. Now the chorus. Many different times before, you were almost out the door. Then you'd say it, and I'd forget everything. Well, I'm sorry to report, that's not working anymore. Now I need to see if that's really what you mean. No more I'm sorry, I love you. I need proof. Baby boy, it's all in what you do. No more love. Wait. No more I love you. If it's true, baby boy, it's all in what you do. So you see, here we go. What you do. It's all in what you do. And maybe this person didn't do you right, collective. Now having to heal. Or maybe this is you. Did you go away and heal? And rejuvenated your energy from somebody? You know, transmuted the toxicity because you are an empress? We did see you standing in your spiritual strength right now, which is given high priestess energy, divine feminine energy. Wow. Here we go. It couldn't wait to fall out the deck. Conflict and despair. 5 of Swords energy. Bottom of the deck, y'all. Here we go. Victory and success. Now, see, I know I was talking about it before everybody came in. And this is somebody standing in the power, knowing their worth, knowing who they are, knowing what they deserve. Somebody said they want that new beginning, but you may be standing in your power and in your spiritual strength. And because you're doing that, you're having the victory and success. Because you're making somebody be accountable for their actions right now. With the What You Do song, somebody is now having to be held accountable. Come through, Spirit, with that first oracle. Okay? Bottom of the deck. Wow, you see that? Somebody spying on you. Hey, y'all see me when I cleared the table to get the energy, and I did not look at the decks. So y'all know, that's Spirit talking. Somebody spying on you right now. Empress, somebody is spying on you and looking at you like you a snack, collective. Okay, here we go. Damn. Somebody who's obsessing, okay? The physical attraction that they have for you right now. They said you over here looking tasty. Here we go. Looking like you them sprinkles, collective, on the ice cream. They done went in on the sprinkles. Damn. What you done did, collective? Somebody really, I'm telling y'all, I feel it. It's giving devil energy. Temptation. Somebody looking at you like you're temptation. And here we go. They thinking about wanting to come in to reveal some secrets, spilling the beans. But you see at the bottom of the card, it says untrustworthy. The cat is out of the bag, though. Somebody's obsessing over you and they can't let go. And right now, this song that's on Spirit Radio is Take a Message. This is somebody who you just might make them leave you a message in your voicemail. Or maybe they trying to leave a message in your DM. Somebody trying to come in and tell you some stuff, but they're still untrustworthy. That's the problem for me. Five of Swords energy in the regular tarot, that's somebody that plays mind games. But now could still be trying to play a mind game, trying to act like they want to reveal some secrets to you, collective. Don't trust it, okay? Don't trust it. Spirit said when we split the deck, let's get the energy. Okay, there we go. Wow. This Playa. I can't make it up. Somebody who likes to play the field. They not looking to settle. They seeking options in their life. But you a real empress though. So that this is now a lesson for somebody for real. You know, when you in the presence of an empress, you don't play no games with her. See, I can't make it up. We got the good luck charm coming up at the bottom of the deck. Lucky break. Somebody's seeing you as a lucky break. You're having good fortune. Good things are coming to you. You done hit a turning point in your life. And they want to come back. Okay, Spirit, I see it. Wow. Somebody who feel like they still got this chemistry, this fuego energy, intense passion. Things are heating up for somebody. Collective, when it comes to you, they ready to let go. Fuego in Spanish is letting go. Look, all these beings, huh? They said they tired of holding them beans in the cup. They've been holding back for way too long. Okay, Spirit. Cuffing season. Oh my goodness. Somebody trying to come back for cuffing season. They on the hunt, single and ready to mingle. They said now they ready for a relationship. But it's a party going on in the background. I see people dancing in the background, y'all. You know, I got to pull out my magnifying glass. I see people dancing in the background. Hello to everybody in the audience. Thank you for being here. Wait, I'm trying to get my point, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm not doing such a good job today. There we go. It's people in the background dancing. There go the bar. Y'all see it? This the party animal. Got his shades on. Too cool, huh? They single now. But we seen Spirit show us they a player. Remember when I split the deck? Oh my God, the player that's turned right now. Come through, Spirit. Come through, Spirit. Hey, I promise you, this is somebody who operates out of surface pleasures. We seen Spirit warn us already. Look, the pineapple. Somebody that's turned is feeling all this intense passion for you right now because they know you an empress. Ooh, I seen it. It flipped over, y'all. The spy that I showed y'all at the bottom of the deck coming back out. Y'all see that? But Spirit was telling me to take this card too, y'all. Okay. Wow, it was sticking up is the reason why I took it. Look at Spirit. That's crazy. Bottom of the deck. Receipts. Okay. So you got receipts on this person. You already knowing they guilty as charged for being a player. You know, because remember, they were trying to feel this regret for how they treated you energy on the table before I cleared all the energy. For those of y'all who was here with me from when I came in, I'm just trying to keep everybody up to the story because now here go the cards that's coming out. You got the receipts. You got the evidence. This person has been exposed spiritually to you, which is why you're having victory and success in your life. They're claiming that, you know, they got all these feelings for you in this fuego energy. And now that they single, they want you. But Spirit, I think, is still trying to warn you. They could be going through conflict in their life. 5 of Swords. And defeat. They not doing too good. They're not in a good energy trying to come back in for you. This is somebody who could still be on drugs or have a drinking problem, because that's what that turn energy was saying on the card. You know, they still could be, you know, in that devil energy. Because wait a minute, we got to take it back to the snack card. Y'all remember when we saw the snack card and it said obsession? This person is operating out of an obsession energy. Come on, y'all. Y'all still with me? They operating out of an obsession energy. And that's why they regretting the loss of you, because I channeled through this message the song, I Once Had Your Loving Baby, and I Can't Let Go. They trying to come back. Is the thing. This is what we talking about. The whole purpose of the energy. Why we're speaking today. Why Spirit wants us to talk about this. To give you a heads up. Somebody's still looking at you as a snack. You know, even though you know. They don't think you know, but you know. You know they still spying on you. You know they still watching you. You gonna have to keep watching, because this might be somebody who's up to something. Because their temperature's rising is what I heard Spirit say. Crown chakra at the bottom of the deck here. Your crown chakra needs to stay all the way open right now, because here we go with this Ace of Cups. Or shall I say, wait, hold on. Is that the number one? Yes, it is. This Ace of Cups. This is the whole topic of the conversation. They want this new beginning. And we saw that new beginning when I split the deck, but it was the Fool card. Do y'all remember that? It was the Fool card that wants to take the leap of faith. But Spirit is still trying to warn you, okay, that they're in devil energy, wanting this new beginning. But here's where Spirit says, you are going to have a new love. With this love begins energy. And this could be why this person is spying on you. Trying to, and I gotta say it, maybe trying to cock block. Because they don't want you to be with someone else. Spirit could be trying to let you know you just might have a fatal on your hands. Okay, look, this how it hit. Oh, do y'all see that? This is somebody who is in devil energy. Come on, y'all, I can't make it up. Temptation done came out. Now, I'm trying to figure out how to take the energy because it was laying just like that when it came out. So this could be you defeating the devil because it's in the reverse and crossing. You beating your devil? Wow. Because you know they a devil. That's why they spying. Hangman. Look at Spirit. That's why they spying. You know, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Because they are in devil energy. And I called that out with the snack card. But now we have the hangman energy at the bottom of the deck. The reason why you are no longer dealing with devil energies is because you are sacrificing them by choosing yourself in this hangman energy. You're in the hangman now. You know, you have a whole different view, you know, on this person. You know who they are. You know they coming in that devil energy. Once upon a time, you may have wanted something with them, but now you see clearly. You see them for who they are. The devil had a star seed in the palm of his hands, and now he has to let go. But he's saying he can't. The devil don't want to let go. The devil want to keep you bound to them. Keep you bound in your shadow. You know? Your shadow self. You know, you might have been a little toxic at one time in your life. You know, you could have been, hey, not accepting, you know, what you deserve. You know, in that people-pleasing energy. Here we go. Right as I'm talking about it. 4, this is the heart chakra. Somebody is having a heart chakra activation right now and suffering in silence. I cannot make this up. At the bottom of the deck, this is the 9 of Swords. Somebody's suffering in silence, y'all. But y'all know it, right? Because they really in their feelings now. And looking at you like that damn snack, remember? Ooh, look, there it go. There it go, y'all. It flipped over. We got the Hierophant and the solar plexus chakra coming through. And I'm telling you, what Spirit is telling me right now is that somebody sees you as their life source. You know, you're operating out of your solar plexus chakra, which is your life force. You are that light energy that somebody feels like they need in order for them to exist. You know, like sometimes people feel like they need your energy in order for them to be in their energy. And that's how this person is feeling now as their heart is being activated, wanting to come in towards you now because they spying on you, right? But they just might have been defeated by a Hierophant, which could be you now. You could be in your Hierophant energy because remember, we did see you standing in your spiritual strength, and that Four of Swords energy was the rest and rejuvenating card. Do y'all remember that? And that could be what you've been doing. You've been in the Hangman, you know, healing, you know, connecting to the Most High, receiving downloads, you know, in this empress Hierophant, or shall we even say high priest, high priestess, for my women out here, energies, look, empress energies, but it's some men too that embody the empress, still being a high priest because you a man. High priestess, y'all got to take it how it resonates, okay, for real, for y'all story. I'm talking to you, StudStars, Star Seeds, Collective. You're walking around and your solar plexus is activated right now, like you all the way in it. You know, the life force is your willpower, your will, you know, and sometimes that solar plexus chakra also houses the clairs, your psychic abilities. Like you're standing in your power and you listening to your intuition right now in that Hangman energy. You know, you seeing the light, you learning the lesson, you know, when it comes to this devil energy. And that's why you like no more devils. No more devils. You had the receipts. This is somebody who's not gonna be able to get away with it anymore. None of the mind games. Look, in this Five of Swords energy, you know, somebody who this is probably how they used to, you know, operate because they were a player. You know, they played mind games. Now they having to run away from the fire that they've caused in their life for being a manipulator. They done manipulated their way out of your life is what done happened here. And this is why this is that I just heard desperate attempt to come in trying to spill the beans. These two cards, remember I got that energy? they trying to watch you to see who in your life right now, because love is about to begin for you. You are going to have a new beginning. I got to see what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. The Spirit been talking through me right now. Oh my goodness. The Eight of Wands. Accelerated motion. This the Eight of Wands. Now see, I could take this so many ways. But in this deck right here, it's given, this is you. moving away from this person, and they got to watch you. They gotta watch this star that they once had in their hand right here. Y'all remember that card? Move on in the positive movement forward. That's what they're having to watch you do. Oh my goodness. Because you done, you done stepped into your light energy. You awakened when you realized you were no longer gonna operate in this intense passion, this temptation. You know, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Did y'all hear that? You're not going to operate out of temptation. And this is somebody Spirit showed us. You know, they a party animal. It's been a few cards for those of y'all who really been sitting with me as I've been channeling through these cards. This is a party animal. This is a player who said now they ready for a relationship. Now, you know, and they ready to come chase with that on the hunt energy. But I heard my spirit guide say, I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so. I'm just curious to see what's at the bottom of this deck. Ooh, look at Spirit. This is somebody who is fake, y'all. They're an illusionist. And I don't know if y'all remember from when I walked in the building, I had the lies, deception, and secrecy cards still on the table. Do y'all remember that? Cause see what I done did to pull the energy was I shuffled all the cards and I turned them upside down and I didn't look at them because I'm gonna use them as I pull my energies. So I had no idea what I don't know what's at the bottom of any of these decks. It depends on which one I'm gonna use to keep going with my story here. But here we go. I chose this one to use, and we got the fake energy. Did y'all see that? Somebody still is that fox energy. Trying to come in acting like they this damn lion. You can't believe it, collective, okay? You cannot fall for it. This is somebody who's in devil energy. Still. But they want to still reach out. Because, hey, maybe they turned right now, right? They've been drinking. And, ooh, look at Spirit giving me that confirmation. And see, I got this card in my hand right here. But it's like Spirit wanted me to take these. Which, it's a lot. But, you know, it depends on how nosy we want to be today, right? So let's see what this first card is. Oh, wait. There it go. It came out. Spirit is giving us the confirmation. This person is still fake, y'all. You can't trust it. We got 4 cards. Divine timing. Not yet. Trust the process. Alignment. This is somebody who needs to trust the process, but I don't think they're doing it, collective, because they got so many questions. They're not doing it because they got too many questions about where do I stand now, I guess, in your life. Now that you're in this empress energy and having new doors opening up for you. You see that? I can't make it up. New doors opening up for you. You about to have a new home. And wait, here's the other one. Time for a new direction. Wow, do y'all see that? It's time for somebody else to go in a whole different direction now. Changes are ahead. Look, it's this is what's happening for somebody. They really need to stop trying to come in with this fake energy and do the work in divine timing. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That lets me know y'all listening. Because it was coming along, the story, Spirit trying to show us, through the different card decks here, how, it's not the right time for somebody because they still over here drinking. They still over here, in their addictions right now in this devil energy. Because we saw the turn, remember? I know those of y'all who, were here, and they feelings, they trying to drown out their feelings is what's happening. And as they trying to drown out these feelings, that heart chakra is opening up. Yes, it is. We're gonna keep this card right here. That I'm just curious to see what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Let's do it. Ooh, they looking at you like you a ice queen collective. You see that? But that's you standing in your power. Ooh, I just heard the song in my head right now. Mama don't take no mess. Mama don't take no mess. That's you. Okay? Don't back down. And you not right now. You not backing down on this person. You standing your ground because remember, we saw the victory and success card that was at the bottom of the deck. Now we have accelerated motion in that Eight of Wands energy. You going on. You going on and you leaving somebody behind because they got to do the work. Okay, Spirit, really? All right. Thank you for that confirmation, Spirit. They got to do the work. They can't come into your energy and still be in that devil energy, which is probably the reason why that devil card did come out crossing. Somebody probably realizing while they over here drinking, they've been drinking, they realizing that you this empress. This is somebody who, what does it say, y'all? Feels like you give them an emotional high. But this could also be you, releasing them because you've had a realization. But this is somebody who's trying to say, I got to be honest. Look, they having a moment of clarity now in this full moon moment. Look, while they drinking, they feelings is on high, confirming this fourth chakra. But when you come down off of that high after drinking, the problem is still there, right? It didn't go anywhere. This is somebody who wants to come back in and celebrate with you. They said they want to come date you. They said they want to come date you, but here's the problem. They can't come in with the illusions. They can't come in with the games. They can no longer play mind games with you because you're an empress. So until that happens, this can't happen. Even if they are single, right? And ready to mingle. Even if they are single and ready to mingle, they still got to do the work. And I think this is somebody who, wow, here we go. Thank you, Spirit. I'll take it. Still feels like they trying to make a choice right now. Like, they're like, damn, do I do it? Do I stay over here? Or do I stay over there? Do I choose this one or that one? Because, maybe the player still got an option, right? You know, they could want to be, you know, out here just dating, you know, and not really be committed. And that could be the reason why they was trying to still be fake with you. It's only because I'm telling you, success is the sweetest revenge on everything I love, y'all. Success. And this could be somebody who's seeing you have success in your life, which is the reason why they want to come back in and be your lover, y'all. I can't make this up. But see, with this lover energy coming up at the bottom of this deck, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you in the comments. With this lover's card coming up at the bottom of the deck, this is spirit also saying that you have a choice in lovers coming in for you. You're going to have a choice in lovers, even though this person feels, hey, maybe they feeling like you they soulmate now. But I don't think so. You've been divinely guided to go in another direction. Love is going to begin for you somewhere else. Because this person needs to make these changes, y'all. You see that? They're at a crossroads. And that's what that make a choice means. Do I give up my toxic ways and go for the cake? You know, the cake energy, the empress who gonna always keep me right. I just got to be honest. I just got to be a good boy, a good girl. I can't have my cake and eat it too. I mean, collective. Sometimes, you know, people feel like they're going to be players for life, and that's no bullshitting. Hey, I'm a player for life, and that's no bullshit. Wasn't that in a song? And see, the player is having a realization that you just might really let them go completely. And they might not be able to have no access because you about to have new love. And this is messing with somebody mentally, y'all. It is. That's why they confused. They like, where do I really stand after I done did all this bullshit for real? Where do I stand? Look, cause I really want to come back. I do, but I operate out of lust, my addictions. You know, this somebody who could have been really impulsive, you know, like overindulgent. You know, I'm getting that supersize me energy. Like, you know, they wanted the world, right? The luxurious life. Like they were into their image, how things looked. Hey, sometimes that player energy make a person feel like they got a huge ego. We got this 10 of wands at the bottom of the deck coming through. Somebody who know they got all these damn burdens in their life after fooling with all these people. You know, after making a lot of bad choices because they didn't know what they wanted. You know, giving people illusions. You know, now having that moment of clarity because they in their feelings because you are leaving them behind. And what did I say earlier? They're having to watch you. In this 8 of wands, go in a completely different direction. Knowing that they had you. I once had your loving and I can't let go. And that is a crossroads. When you see somebody doing good for themselves and you're not, because I don't know if y'all saw the Five of Pentacles card in the very beginning, the financial and material changes that somebody's going through in their life. Spirit's telling me to take these two, y'all. Here we go. We taking it to the tarot. We trying to close it out now. The tarot gonna really get to the point of it all here. The point of it all. I love you. Hey, and that's why they talking right now. Here we go. Chariot, y'all. I cannot make it up. Is in the reverse. Here we go. Covering this card. The Emperor. Oh my God. Look at Spirit, y'all. This is somebody who said they your counterpart. They your emperor. Y'all, I can't make this up. But they can't come back. You see the confirmation of the Chariot coming out in the reverse? It's covering that emperor. They can't come back. Spirit said no. Stop thinking about it. Look, give it up. And they having a problem doing that, y'all. That's the problem. This is somebody who they being haunted, y'all, with all this shit. Confirmation. They being haunted because, see, this is somebody who feel like they supposed to be your husband. Now, see, here's my thing. Let's keep it a thou wow. You know, y'all know how people used to have that mentality where they want to soil all their oats out here in the world, you know, and then come to you after they done wore that thing out. You know, now they want to bring it to you. You know, what's up with that? That's not cool at all, y'all. I'm telling you, that's not cool at all. You know, but some people feel like they got to get it out of their system, right? Before they finally feel like they can give you their everything and they all. And I'm telling you, this is somebody who felt like this is what they was doing. They was trying to get all they royal oats sown before they came back in and settled down with you. But as a result, ooh, look at that, y'all. Did y'all hear that confirmation? As a result, they can't come back, y'all. They done did too damn much. They done did way too much with this Ten of Wands energy being at the bottom of the deck. Oh, there it go. See, and here we go with the Four of Swords coming back out. It fell on the Hierophant energy and the spilling the beans card. Somebody who we already seen, Spirit said, is untrustworthy in this spilling the beans right here, that last energy on the card. We already know they untrustworthy, right? Can y'all read it? Forgive me for not being able to hold it right. It's my vision, you know, the reverse energy here. Y'all see the untrustworthy? Cat's out of the bag, though. You knowing the tea because you got the receipts. Your spirit guides done told you everything. You know, ain't no getting over on a high priestess. Ain't no getting over on that high priest energy. Because you came in and decided you can heal yourself from somebody, oh my God, who you know is in this Seven of Swords energy. There it go right there. This card was behind this card. Spirit gave me a book, y'all. I'm deciding to read it to you. Here it go. There go that Seven of Swords energy. Because somebody like to lie. You know, so this is somebody who operates in deception. You know, this is somebody who, you know, could possibly, you know, be wanting to steal something from you. And I'm telling you, it's your energy. It's the light, because they're in this Six of Cups energy. Do y'all see that? I can't make this up. This is what Spirit's giving me. They in this Six of Cups energy, which the Six of Cups is nostalgic. Somebody who is in their memories right now, reminiscing. Reminisce on the love we had. That's what somebody's doing right now. Maybe while they're in solitude. Because remember, they said they single and ready to mingle. But see, do you see that devil coming out right there behind that? Oh my God. Look at God. Look at God. Look at God. Thank you, Spirit. Coming through warning us once again. This is somebody, I just got to call it out. This is a nefarious energy. Have y'all heard that word? That actually is a new one for me. Nefarious. Somebody who just got an evil spirit. They're wicked. Like mischievous to their core, right? Someone who may have gotten away from somebody else, but now want to come in towards you because they still in devil energy. Even though the devil tried to come out in the reverse and sideways, see? They still came out in the upright right here. Double confirmation. Somebody in this, on demon time. What's at the bottom of the deck, collective? Hey, didn't I tell y'all the tarot was going to get to it? Here we go, back to the Ace of Cups. It's all about this new beginning. Once again, it came back out. This Ace of Cups keeps coming out, right? Because even with that Ace of Cups in the other deck, it said love begins. You really about to have a new love, collective, because you can't be with nefarious who still don't know what they want. They don't know if they can be monogamous. When somebody, is into, having more than one lover, multiple lovers. I'm hearing Spirit screaming in my ear, poly. A lot of people are into poly, the poly lifestyle. They're against monogamy. 2026. People are into poly these days. So you really got to know if somebody is, committal or non-committal. It's real in the Ville. People are okay with just dating and not having anything serious. So, here we go. For those of you who've been wanting something serious, here it is. And it's coming in, from God. You about to get it. And then wait a minute, let's just go a little bit further. Let's just see. Come on. I can't make it up. Here's your victory and success with this Six of Wands. And you're going to have victory and success in that relationship. Good things are coming for you in that relationship. And I don't thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation, because I was about to bring it back when we had that victory and success card at the bottom of the deck. One of the other decks, it was the dude kneeling off of the cliff, and I remember showing y'all how they want to be a fool, and have a new beginning with you. And it was the lady standing in the circle, and it was the water around it, like they was gonna have to jump. Whereas you the fool having victory and success, kneeling on the cliff, taking the leap of faith in a new direction. And it's gonna be successful. Oh my God, look at Spirit. Did y'all see that card land on the Eight of Wands? This is the Ace of Pentacles coming in to clarify this third column here. Spirit said it's coming in quick. These blessings for you, because you are a blessing. I mean, it's all about the Empress right now, right? It's all about the Empress. This was the first card out. Somebody now knowing, like I said in the very beginning, You the real empress. Oh my God. We got the Ace of Cups at the bottom coming out after the Ace of Pentacles. For all we know, this could be your Ace of Cups right here. You about to be celebrating with someone else because you have receipts on somebody that's still confused, that still got all these questions in their mind, right? We seen it. I can't see this card. I'm looking at my second display. Let's see what it is. Sneaky link. Oh my God. Y'all see that? This is somebody who's still trying to keep you low key, y'all. I cannot make it up. That damn devil energy. Because they still a player. I'm a player. I'm a player. I'm a player for life. I'm a player. I'm a player. Which is why, here we go. Here's spiritual court. Here go your spiritual attorney coming in, representing you. Talking about hell to the no. You can't come back, which is what we saw coming out of the first little tarot card. Remember? The Chariot in the reverse. You are about to be happy, collective. You about to have balance in your life. Peace and happiness. The rock's gonna keep stacking, is what I just heard for you. Wow. Collective, I'm gonna roll the dice and get a closing energy because it looks like Spirit is saying, I mean, this about to be your winning season. Collective. And it's about to come in quick. Positive movement forward. Somebody got to watch your life from the sidelines because they can't come back. Can you imagine? Hey, and I know a lot of people say this, but, and you know what? I just seen something on social media where the dude who, he claimed to be Beyonce's first husband. You know, how he over here talking about, when he knew Beyonce before she was Beyonce. Now he over here trying to spill all this, backstory about how she really used to be a freak for real. And nobody knew it. She was trying to accuse him of, being the one, that was, unfaithful or whatever. But quiet as it's kept, she was the real freak out here, screwing all kind of different people on the low, and that's what this energy is giving for me right now. Like the person who had Beyonce before Beyonce was Beyonce, still trying to, say they in love with Beyonce on the low, because they know that you were their gift from the Most High, the gift from God. And now Spirit about to gift you a new love. And like I said, they gonna have to sit here and watch. Because wait a minute. Okay, look, I didn't pull any from the bottom. Let's just see what's at the bottom. They gonna have to sit here and watch, right? Because hold on, what's this, y'all? What's this? Oh my God. This is the Judgment card in Tarot. The 20 card in the Major Arcana is Judgment. So what's happening is while somebody's going through their judgment, the truth is coming to the light. And we did see that right here. Wait, watch this, y'all. Watch this. With the exposed energy right here, right? You see with the receipts, this person is being exposed. There we go at the bottom. Guilty is charged. This person is going through judgment at this time, even though they might be single and ready to mingle. You know, let's see what's after this second card, because y'all seen it. You know, this is somebody where the scales are being balanced. They having to stay on the other side where they at, right? In that judgment energy. Because look, there you go. Hangman. Maybe they gotta be stuck in hangman now, right? Having a, I'm sorry, y'all. It's my vision in the phones. This is somebody who may have, thought they could sacrifice you, huh? Or maybe that's what happened. You know, you've been sacrificed while they have to stay stuck thinking about you all day, every day, you know, in that hangman energy, because now they're seeing you for who you are. They're seeing you, wow, reaping a good harvest in this Seven of Pentacles energy, because you were patient, because you made good choices in your life. Seven of Pentacles is you investing in yourself. And the result of that is that you walked through and crossed over into your light energy, walking through those pillars, right? You ascended when you invested in yourself. I mean, I'm just pulling from the bottom of the deck, but look at how Spirit is telling us the story. And here we go. You became the magician of your own life. Come through, Spirit, with that closing message. You know, you being fully aware. This is the magician card in tarot. The number one in the major arcana after the Fool card is the magician. You became the magician of your own life, or you realized you were a magician, and you became a powerful manifester. Now, I did roll the dice for y'all, remember, so I could get a closing energy. Let me see what's on the table, y'all. We have the number 8, which I'm not gonna lie, it looks like it's in the reverse, coming out with Sagittarius energy. That's the Temperance Angel card. Confirmation. Did you hear, Spirit? We got the Temperance Angel energy with Sagittarius coming through. And then we have, wow, this is North Node energy in the upright coming through. The lunar node is ascending on this dice right here. It's in the upright. So you're in your North Node. Wow. This is somebody who sees you having expansion in your life. You're expanding, you're growing. You are an earth angel, temperance angel energy. But that temperance angel also gives me the energy of you being protected from somebody who may not be, strong right now, or, somebody who, lacks courage right now, that wants, of course, to be back in your energy. I'm also pulling that from the dice as well. But we already seen it come out right here, y'all, right? It's already been written. We already saw the legal card. Court is in session. And the court has judged, has made the decision. That judgment for the plaintiff is that you are moving forward and you've learned your lesson. I'm going to leave it there, collective. So much love and so much light. And can y'all subscribe to my channel if you haven't already? I really could use the numbers right now. Y'all be good to each other, okay? And until the next time, namaste.